As we get older, the body begins sending quiet signals, signals we often ignore until they become too loud to overlook. A little stiffness when standing up, a slight wobble in our balance, or a deep ache in the lower back that wasn't there before. These signs may seem small, but they're powerful reminders of something we rarely think about until it becomes urgent: the strength of our bones. Osteoporosis doesn't arrive suddenly, it builds silently over years. And yet, the incredible truth is that your bones are not fixed, fragile structures. They are living, active tissues that rebuild, renew, and strengthen themselves every single day if you give them the right support. That support begins with what you eat, how you move, and most importantly, how you think about your own body. This message is not about fear, it's about hope. It's about discovering the number one food that can improve weak bones and learning how small daily habits, from simple meals to gentle exercises, can create powerful, long-lasting change. No matter your age, your bones can grow stronger. No matter your past, you can still build a healthier future. And today, you're going to hear exactly how to begin that journey with confidence, clarity, and the belief that your body is capable of much more than you've ever imagined. Sesame seeds may look tiny and insignificant, but inside them lies a powerful combination of minerals that directly influence the strength, density, and long-term health of your bones, especially as you grow older and your body naturally begins to lose minerals. These seeds are among the richest natural sources of calcium, the foundational mineral your bones rely on to maintain structure, density, and resilience. Calcium is the backbone of bone tissue, and without consistent intake, your bones slowly become porous, fragile, and vulnerable to fractures. What makes sesame seeds particularly impressive is that their calcium is paired with other essential minerals that work together like a team, reinforcing each other's benefits and making each nutrient more effective. Magnesium, for example, is not just another mineral, but a key partner to calcium. Your body cannot properly use calcium unless magnesium is present, and magnesium itself helps keep bones flexible rather than stiff and brittle. As people age, magnesium levels often drop, which weakens the calcium-bone connection. Sesame seeds naturally restore this balance, providing a steady supply of magnesium that supports bone formation, energy production, and muscle control, all of which play a major role in preventing falls, improving stability, and maintaining overall physical strength. Another essential component found in sesame seeds is zinc, a mineral often overlooked but incredibly important for bone repair and renewal. Bone tissue is dynamic, it breaks down and rebuilds throughout your life, and zinc is a critical mineral for activating bone-building cells. As you get older, your body's ability to generate new bone cells slows down, and without enough zinc, the process becomes even less efficient. Sesame seeds help fill that gap, delivering a natural, bioavailable source of zinc that helps restore the natural rhythm of bone turnover. Zinc also boosts your immune system, supports healing, and helps your body recover from stress, which indirectly protects your bones, since chronic stress hormones can weaken them over time. When older adults include sesame seeds in their routine, they're not just adding a mineral, they're giving their bones the support needed to keep regenerating, healing, and strengthening day after day. Vitamin K is another extraordinary nutrient within sesame seeds, and it plays a role so powerful that many people don't realize how much their bones depend on it. Vitamin K acts like a traffic controller for calcium, directing it to the bones where it belongs and preventing it from accumulating in arteries or soft tissues. Without enough vitamin K, calcium cannot bind correctly to the bone matrix, meaning even if you consume large amounts of calcium, your bones still don't receive the benefit. Older adults, especially those with bone loss, often have low levels of vitamin K due to diet changes or reduced nutrient absorption, making sesame seeds a convenient and effective way to restore what the body needs. This vitamin also supports proteins within the bone that rely on vitamin K to become fully activated. When these proteins are properly activated, they strengthen bone mineralization and enhance the structure of the bone itself, helping reduce the risk of fractures and improving stability even in advanced age. The real magic of sesame seeds is not just in these individual nutrients, but in the way they work together. Calcium builds the structure. Magnesium helps your body absorb, transport, and use that calcium effectively. Zinc repairs damaged bone tissue and helps form new bone cells. Vitamin K ensures that calcium is deposited exactly where it should be. Most foods do not offer this powerful combination in such a small, concentrated form. That's why adding just a tablespoon of sesame seeds to your daily routine can create such a meaningful difference in bone health. For older adults whose bones naturally weaken due to hormonal changes, reduced activity, and slower nutrient absorption, this kind of nutrient synergy is invaluable. These minerals not only help slow down bone loss, but also actively support the rebuilding process that keeps bones strong, dense, and resistant to fractures. When these nutrients enter the body consistently, they help restore the natural mineral balance that aging often disrupts. Many people develop calcium deficiency without realizing it, especially if they are not consuming dairy or if their bodies cannot absorb calcium efficiently anymore. The minerals in sesame seeds are plant-based and gentle on the digestive system, making them easier to absorb and utilize. This is especially important for older adults who often experience digestive changes that make it difficult to get enough nutrients from traditional sources. The bioavailability of minerals in sesame seeds gives the body a simple, natural way to rebuild bone strength without relying solely on supplements or complicated diets. Adding sesame seeds to your routine is incredibly easy. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, mix them with yogurt, add them to salads, or simply chew a spoonful every morning. When consumed regularly, their minerals begin to replenish what the bones have lost over the years, helping improve posture, joint stability, confidence in movement, and overall mobility. Stronger bones mean fewer risks, fewer limitations, and more freedom to enjoy daily life without pain or fear of falling. The steady supply of calcium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin K also supports your muscles, nerves, and joints, creating a chain reaction of improved physical resilience. Many older adults who introduce sesame seeds into their lifestyle often notice better energy, improved digestion, and a sense of vitality returning to their body because mineral deficiencies can affect everything from mood to muscle strength. When you nourish your bones with these minerals, you also support your long-term independence and quality of life. Strong bones allow you to walk confidently, climb stairs, bend, stretch, and move without hesitation. They allow you to enjoy hobbies, stay physically active, and maintain the freedom to live life on your terms. The minerals in sesame seeds help give your body the reinforcement it needs to stay strong through the aging process, protecting you from fractures, weaknesses, and the gradual decline that many people accept as inevitable. With the right nutrients, your bones can stay strong and responsive, even at an older age, because your body never stops trying to heal and strengthen itself. It only needs the support and consistency that come from the minerals packaged so perfectly in these tiny, powerful seeds. Light daily exercise may seem simple, almost too gentle to matter, but for your bones, it is one of the most powerful signals you can send. Your bones are living tissue, constantly adapting to whatever stress or movement you place on them. When you move, when you take a step, when you lift something even lightly, your bones receive a message that they need to stay strong, dense, and active. For older adults, this becomes even more important because aging naturally slows bone-building cells. The body begins to lose minerals, bone density decreases, and the risk of fractures increases. But the moment you introduce consistent light exercise into your day, everything begins to shift. You activate bone-building cells called osteoblasts, telling them to rebuild, repair, and reinforce your skeletal structure. Even the lightest activities can spark this biological response, proving that you do not need heavy workouts or intense pressure to make your bones stronger. You only need to move regularly and with intention. Walking, for example, is one of the most powerful natural bone-strengthening exercises in the world. Every step sends vibrations and pressure through your legs, hips, and spine, stimulating your bones to hold their density. A simple 20 to 30-minute walk each day improves circulation, delivering nutrients and oxygen to your bones, helping them repair micro damage, and supporting long-term strength. The rhythm of walking also strengthens muscles that support your bones, reducing the chances of falls, improving stability, and boosting confidence in your movement. For older adults, this gentle form of exercise is not only safe but deeply effective. It builds endurance, supports heart health, and enhances balance, all of which work together to protect your bones from injury. Strength training does not have to involve heavy weights or complicated gym equipment. Even lifting water bottles, using resistance bands, or doing simple chair squats can dramatically improve bone health. When your muscles contract, they pull slightly on your bones, encouraging them to grow stronger. These repeated contractions create a positive cycle where bones adapt to the extra demand by increasing their density. Light strength exercises also improve your posture, stabilize your joints, and reduce the pressure that weak bones often create. For someone dealing with osteoporosis or bone thinning, a few minutes of strength movements each day can be transformational. Muscles grow stronger, balance improves, and bones receive the stimulation they need to stay healthy. This small commitment has big results, especially when done consistently. Stretching may not seem like an exercise that influences bones, but flexibility is essential for long-term bone protection. When your muscles are tight, stiff, or shortened from lack of movement, your bones take on extra strain during even simple daily tasks. Stretching gently opens the joints, reduces stiffness, and improves mobility. This makes walking easier, standing more stable, and bending safer. Stretching also supports your posture. Poor posture, especially a hunched back or forward shoulders, can accelerate bone loss in the spine and increase the risk of fractures. Gentle stretches help lengthen the spine, release tension, and allow your bones to align properly. For older adults, flexibility exercises reduce pain, support smoother movement, and improve the body's natural ability to stay balanced, which is one of the most important factors in preventing falls. Balance exercises are another powerful but often overlooked type of movement that can protect bones. As you age, your balance naturally declines and falls become more common. A single fall can lead to serious fractures if bones are already weak. Practicing simple balance movements, like standing on one foot while holding a chair, shifting your weight from side to side, or taking slow, controlled steps, strengthens the smaller stabilizing muscles around your joints and spine. These muscles act like a natural shield for your bones, keeping you steady even on uneven surfaces. Improved balance also increases confidence in your ability to move without fear, which encourages more physical activity and, in return, more bone strength. Light daily exercise also improves hormone balance. Hormones play a major role in bone health, especially in older adults. When you move your body, you stimulate the release of hormones that protect your bones and support the regeneration of bone tissue. Exercise helps lower cortisol, the stress hormone that can weaken bones when it remains high for long periods. It increases endorphins, which reduce pain and improve mood. It enhances the activity of hormones involved in calcium absorption and bone building. Through movement, you influence your bone health on a deeper level than just physical pressure. You influence it chemically and hormonally, creating an environment where your bones can thrive. Improved circulation is another benefit of light exercise that directly impacts bone health. When your heart pumps more efficiently, it delivers oxygen and nutrients to your bones, muscles, and joints. Better blood flow means faster healing, stronger tissue, and a better immune response. Bones that receive a steady supply of nutrients through improved circulation rebuild more effectively and maintain their strength longer. For older adults, boosting circulation through simple movement can make the difference between bone decline and bone renewal. Exercise also strengthens the muscles that surround and protect your bones. When your muscles are weak, your bones absorb more impact from everyday movements, which increases the risk of fractures and strain. Strong muscles act like shock absorbers. They reduce the load on your bones, support the joints, and help maintain proper alignment. Even light resistance exercises help build this supportive strength. This not only protects your bones, but also improves your overall confidence in physical activity. When you feel strong, you move more. And when you move more, your bones grow stronger naturally. Another important impact of light daily exercise is improved coordination. As people age, coordination tends to decline, making movements feel less controlled. This can lead to small slips or missteps that might not affect a younger person but could be dangerous for someone with osteoporosis. Regular movement keeps your brain and body connected. When you exercise, you train your brain to maintain balance, guide your steps, and support your posture. This neurological connection protects your bones just as much as physical strength does. One of the most empowering aspects of light exercise is that it benefits people at any fitness level and any age. You don't need experience, a gym membership, or expensive equipment. You can exercise at home, in a park, or even while watching TV. You can adjust movements to match your abilities. You can start slow and build up at your own pace. And every step forward, no matter how small, contributes to stronger bones. Exercise gives you control over your bone health in a way that nothing else can. It puts you in charge. It gives you the power to rebuild strength day by day. It reminds your body that it is capable of healing, capable of growing, and capable of staying strong even as the years go by. And the most beautiful part is that the moment you choose to move, even gently, you begin to transform your bone health from the inside out. A nutrient-rich diet does more than simply nourish your body. It forms the foundation of strong, resilient bones that can support you throughout your entire life. As you age, your body's ability to absorb essential nutrients gradually decreases, making it more important than ever to be intentional about what you eat. Every bite you take has the power to strengthen your bones, protect your joints, and slow the natural decline that often accompanies aging. When you choose foods that are dense in vitamins, minerals, and healing compounds, you are giving your bones the materials they need to rebuild themselves. Because your bones are not static structures, they are constantly breaking down and rebuilding, responding to the fuel you give them. A nutrient-rich diet supports that regeneration in a way nothing else can, especially when you focus on foods known to improve bone density and overall strength. Leafy green vegetables are among the most powerful bone-supporting foods you can eat. Kale, spinach, collard greens, and bok choy are packed with calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K, the very minerals your bones rely on to stay dense and functional. While many people think of dairy as the primary source of calcium, leafy greens offer a plant-based alternative that your body often absorbs more efficiently. Their calcium comes paired with natural phytonutrients that support bone formation and help reduce inflammation. For older adults, inflammation is a silent enemy that weakens bones over time. Eating greens daily helps counteract that process, creating an internal environment where bone tissue can thrive. Even a single serving of greens consistently can begin to shift your body's mineral balance, supporting stronger and healthier bones with every meal. Almonds and other nuts provide another layer of protection for your bones. They are rich in magnesium, a mineral that works closely with calcium to build bone tissue. Without enough magnesium, calcium cannot properly integrate into your bones. Almonds offer a convenient daily way to restore magnesium levels, helping reduce bone brittleness and supporting a more flexible, durable skeletal structure. Nuts also contain healthy fats, which help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D and vitamin K, both essential for calcium transport and bone health. These healthy fats also support your joints, reducing stiffness and improving mobility. For older adults who struggle with joint discomfort or reduced range of motion, nuts offer a small but meaningful step toward regaining comfort and flexibility. Fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel play a powerful role in bone health as well. These fish are rich in vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids. Vitamin D is essential because it helps your body absorb the calcium you consume. Without enough vitamin D, it doesn't matter how much calcium you eat, your bones will not receive its benefits. Omega-3s, on the other hand, help reduce inflammation in the body, creating conditions that support bone strength and joint health. Many older adults experience chronic inflammation, which accelerates bone breakdown and joint pain. Eating fatty fish a few times a week helps calm that inflammatory response, allowing your body to focus on building and maintaining stronger bones. Sardines also contain tiny edible bones, offering a natural source of calcium and supporting minerals that directly strengthen your skeletal system. Fruits play an important role too. especially those high in vitamin C like oranges, strawberries, and kiwi. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production, which is the protein framework that gives your bones structure and flexibility. Without enough collagen, your bones become brittle and more likely to fracture. As you age, collagen production naturally declines, making vitamin C even more necessary. Fruits also contain antioxidants that protect your cells, including bone cells, from damage. This protection is vital for older adults because bone loss accelerates when the body's cells are under oxidative stress. Eating a variety of colorful fruits ensures you're receiving a powerful mix of antioxidants that help protect and strengthen your bones from the inside. Protein-rich foods such as eggs, lentils, beans, and lean meats also play a significant role in bone health. Protein supports the repair of bone tissue, helps maintain muscle strength, and keeps your body functioning efficiently. Much of your bone structure is made of protein, and without consuming enough, your bones can't rebuild properly. Eggs provide vitamin D and essential amino acids needed for bone repair. Lentils and beans offer plant-based protein paired with fiber and minerals like magnesium. Lean meats supply easily absorbed protein that helps maintain muscle mass, which is crucial because strong muscles protect your bones by absorbing impact and supporting movement. As you age, muscle loss becomes a serious risk factor for fractures. A nutrient-rich diet rich in protein helps slow that decline and protects you from potential injury. Healthy seeds like chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds support bone density in multiple ways. They contain magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, and healthy fats that help strengthen bones and support joint health. These seeds are easy to sprinkle over salads, yogurts, or smoothies, making them a simple addition to your daily meals. Their nutrients work with your body's natural rhythms to maintain bone density and prevent the accelerated bone loss that often occurs with age. They also help stabilize blood sugar levels, which is important because unstable blood sugar can lead to inflammation that weakens bones and joints. Including seeds in your diet helps balance this effect, supporting overall bone health and reducing inflammation naturally. Hydration also plays a critical role in how well your body can use the nutrients from your diet. Water supports digestion, circulation, and the movement of nutrients throughout your body. Without proper hydration, even the healthiest foods cannot be absorbed properly. Bones contain a small amount of water, and staying hydrated helps keep them flexible and less prone to fractures. Proper hydration also keeps your joints lubricated, reducing pain and supporting smoother movement. As adults age, the sensation of thirst often decreases, making dehydration a common issue that quietly affects bone and joint health. Drinking water consistently throughout the day ensures your bones receive the nutrients they need to stay strong and resilient. What you avoid in your diet matters just as much as what you include. Excessive sugar, high sodium processed foods, and sodas all weaken bones by draining minerals from your body or interfering with calcium absorption. Reducing these foods in your daily routine helps protect the nutrients you work so hard to consume. By limiting harmful foods and increasing nutrient-dense ones, you shift your body into a state of renewal rather than decline. This transition becomes especially important for older adults, for whom nutrient deficiencies can have more serious consequences. When you adopt a nutrient-rich diet, you are strengthening your bones meal by meal. You give your body the raw materials it needs to build, repair, and maintain a strong skeletal structure capable of supporting you through life's physical challenges. You improve your energy levels, support your joints, nourish your muscles, and fuel your overall well-being. A diet filled with vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, high-quality proteins, and bone-supporting foods becomes more than just a way of eating. It becomes an investment in your long-term strength, mobility, and independence. Lifestyle habits shape the internal environment your bones live in, influencing everything from how well they absorb nutrients to how efficiently they repair themselves each day. While food and movement are essential, the way you sleep, rest, manage stress, hydrate, and expose your body to natural sunlight plays an equally powerful role in determining the strength of your bones over time. As you grow older, these habits become even more important because your body becomes more sensitive to imbalance. Small choices, like staying up too late, skipping hydration, or living under constant stress, quietly interfere with bone regeneration. But when you begin supporting your body through healthy daily habits, your bones start responding with renewed strength, resilience, and stability. Sleep is one of the most underrated factors in bone health. When you sleep, your body enters a deep recovery mode where tissues repair, hormones balance, and cells regenerate. This includes bone cells that work throughout the night to restore mineral density and strengthen weak areas. Older adults often struggle with interrupted sleep, but even small improvements can have a meaningful impact. Going to bed at a consistent time, reducing bright screens before sleep, and creating a calm environment helps your body produce melatonin, a hormone that also influences bone-building cells. When sleep is consistently poor, stress hormones rise, inflammation increases, and bone loss accelerates silently. But when you allow your body to rest deeply, your bones gain the space and energy they need to rebuild themselves. Sunlight is another essential habit for long-term bone strength because it helps your body produce vitamin D naturally. Vitamin D is the key that unlocks calcium absorption, allowing the minerals from your food to enter your bones. Without enough sunlight, even a nutrient-rich diet cannot fully support your bone density. Just 10 to 15 minutes of gentle sunlight exposure each day encourages your skin to activate vitamin D production. This natural process is incredibly powerful, especially for older adults who often have low levels due to spending more time indoors. Sunlight also lifts your mood, reduces stress, and improves circadian rhythm, indirectly supporting better sleep and overall bone repair. Simply letting your body absorb morning light can set off a chain reaction of benefits that your bones feel deeply. Hydration is another lifestyle habit that plays a quiet yet vital role in bone health. Bones contain water, and without proper hydration, they become more fragile and less flexible. Joints also rely heavily on hydration because synovial fluid, the substance that keeps your joints smooth and cushioned, is made mostly of water. When you're dehydrated, your joints stiffen and bones experience more pressure with each movement. This increases the risk of fractures, swelling, and joint discomfort. As adults age, the natural sense of thirst decreases, meaning dehydration happens more easily and more often. Drinking water consistently throughout the day helps maintain bone flexibility, joint comfort, and nutrient circulation. Hydration also helps your kidneys balance calcium levels properly, preventing mineral loss that weakens bones. Stress, though invisible, has a profound impact on bone health. When you are stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that weakens bones when it stays elevated for long periods. Chronic stress accelerates the breakdown of bone tissue and interferes with calcium absorption. It also disrupts sleep, tightens muscles, and causes inflammation, all factors that weaken bones over time. Managing stress is not just good for your mind, it is essential for protecting your skeletal strength. Simple habits like deep breathing, meditation, gentle stretching, prayer, or spending time in nature help calm the nervous system and lower cortisol levels. When your mind relaxes, your body relaxes, and your bones finally have the space to rebuild without the constant disruption caused by stress hormones. Posture is another daily habit that directly influences bone health. Over the years, poor posture can cause uneven pressure on the spine, collapse the chest, strain the hips, and weaken the bone structure that supports your entire body. Many older adults develop a forward-leaning posture that makes the spine more vulnerable to fractures. Practicing mindful posture, keeping your spine tall, shoulders open, and head aligned, strengthens the muscles that support your bones. Good posture improves breathing, digestion, and circulation, allowing your body to deliver more oxygen and nutrients to bone tissue. Even small adjustments in how you sit, stand, and walk can bring relief and long-term protection to your bones. Another lifestyle habit that supports bone health is staying socially and mentally active. Loneliness, boredom, and mental fatigue all influence the body's chemistry. When your mind stays engaged through conversation, hobbies, learning, and community, you produce hormones that support healing rather than harm it. A healthy, active mind helps reduce stress levels, improve sleep, and encourage movement. When you feel emotionally supported, you are more likely to take care of your physical health, eat well, exercise lightly, and maintain positive routines. Social engagement also improves balance and coordination indirectly because activities that involve movement and interaction stimulate the nervous system and keep your body awake, alert, and responsive. Moderation in alcohol consumption and avoiding smoking are also essential lifestyle factors for strong bones. Excess alcohol interferes with calcium absorption and weakens the cells responsible for building bone tissue. Smoking reduces blood flow to the bones, slowing healing and decreasing bone density significantly. Reducing or eliminating these habits gives your bones the space to recover, rebuild, and regain strength. Creating a lifestyle that supports bone health does not require drastic changes. Instead, it thrives on small, consistent habits practiced daily. Sleeping at consistent times, drinking water throughout the day, enjoying sunlight, managing stress, practicing posture, staying emotionally active, and limiting harmful habits create a powerful foundation for strong bones. These choices send a message to your body that you are supporting it, nourishing it, and protecting it. Your bones respond to that care by growing stronger, healing faster, and supporting your movements more confidently as you age. Here is the full expanded version of Keynote Fifth in a smooth, continuous narrative without headings or ending statements. When you think about strengthening your bones or protecting yourself from osteoporosis, it's easy to focus only on the physical side of things: foods, supplements, exercises, routines. But there is another layer that shapes everything you do, something often overlooked yet incredibly powerful: your emotional energy and your overall mindset. The truth is, your ability to build stronger bones, heal your body, and create real long-term change is deeply connected to the way you feel every day. Your emotional state influences your daily choices, your willingness to take action, and your belief in what's possible for your health. When you approach your bone health journey with fear, frustration, or discouragement, your body responds with tension, stress, and resistance. Stress hormones rise, inflammation increases, and your motivation weakens. But when your mindset becomes a source of strength rather than stress, everything shifts. You begin choosing foods that support your body because you want to nourish it, not because you're afraid of getting worse. You start moving a little more each day, not out of pressure, but because you feel hopeful. You begin trusting that your body is capable of rebuilding, renewing, and protecting itself. Emotional energy isn't something separate from your physical well-being, it's intertwined with it. Your thoughts shape your habits shape your routines shape your results. If your emotional energy is low, your routines collapse. If your emotional energy is strong, your routines stay alive. This is why older adults who maintain a positive mindset often show better mobility, better balance, and even healthier bone density over time. When you believe you can get stronger, you naturally start doing the little things that make strength possible. Maybe you begin preparing bone-friendly meals with leafy greens, sardines, almonds, sesame seeds, and yogurt. Maybe you add walking into your daily routine or 5 minutes of stretching in the morning. Maybe you start sitting in the sun for 10 minutes to boost vitamin D. These actions feel small, but your emotional energy is what keeps them going. Every single change begins in your mind. If you wake up and tell yourself you're too old, too weak, or too late to make a difference, your body simply follows that instruction. But if you tell yourself that your bones can grow stronger, your posture can improve, and your future can be healthier than your past, you unlock the inner drive needed to create change. Your emotional energy becomes a quiet push, a warm reminder, a spark that helps you take one more step. And that spark matters more than people realize. There is also something deeply healing about believing in your body again. So many older adults lose trust in their physical abilities. They stop lifting things, stop walking long distances, stop trying new activities because they fear falling or hurting themselves. But the moment you start rebuilding confidence, your bones benefit too. Bone density responds to movement. Muscles grow when challenged. Joints stay flexible when used. Your stability improves when you stay active. And your emotional confidence is what allows you to start engaging with life rather than withdrawing from it. Imagine you start your day by simply telling yourself, I am getting stronger. It may sound small, but your brain listens. You begin carrying yourself differently. You breathe a little deeper. You stand a little taller. You choose a healthier breakfast instead of skipping one. You move your body instead of sitting still all day. Your emotional energy becomes the silent partner working alongside your nutrition and exercise. It becomes the fuel behind your new habits. Even when you experience discomfort or slow progress, a strong mindset keeps you consistent. And consistency is what strengthens bones. Bones don't respond overnight. They respond over weeks and months of steady action. That steady action only happens when your emotional energy is aligned with your goals. When you feel proud of every small step, motivated to keep going, and hopeful about what's possible, consistency becomes natural. Your bones feel the impact of every decision you make when your emotional energy is driving the process surrounding yourself. With supportive people also plays a role. Positive conversations, encouraging words, and uplifting environments make your bone health journey easier. When you talk to people who inspire you or remind you of your strength, your emotional energy rises. When you connect with others who are also working on their health, you feel less alone. When you share your progress, no matter how small, that feeling of accomplishment boosts your motivation. Emotional energy multiplies when shared, and that shared energy keeps you committed. Even the simple act of gratitude helps. When you begin noticing what your body can still do instead of what it can't, your relationship with your health changes. Gratitude improves hormonal balance. It reduces stress signals. It helps your muscles relax. It encourages better sleep, which is essential for bone renewal. It improves digestion, which helps your body absorb more calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. Gratitude may seem emotional or spiritual, but its effects are physical, real, and measurable. Your emotional energy is also strengthened by self-compassion. Older adults often blame themselves for past lifestyle choices or for not taking care of their bones earlier in life. But guilt weakens progress. Compassion strengthens it. When you forgive yourself and focus on doing better from today forward, your mind becomes clearer, your motivation rises, and your body relaxes enough to heal. Self-kindness becomes another form of nourishment. Your mindset also shapes your long-term vision. Instead of fearing fractures or imagining yourself becoming weaker, you can begin visualizing stability, strength, independence, and mobility. Visualization positively influences the way you move. When you picture yourself walking confidently, your posture naturally improves. When you picture your bones becoming denser and stronger, you begin eating and exercising in alignment with that vision. Your emotional energy becomes the blueprint that your body tries to follow. Even your breath plays a part. Deep breathing reduces cortisol, a stress hormone that weakens bones over time. Calm breath improves oxygen flow and balances your nervous system. When your emotional energy is stable, your breathing stays steady. When your breathing is steady, your body stays in repair mode, not breakdown mode. Emotional energy and bone health connect in ways most people never realize. And above all, your emotional energy is what reminds you that every effort counts. Every nutrient-dense meal, every short walk, every stretch, every sunlight session, and every positive thought becomes a building block for stronger bones. When your emotional energy is strong, your daily habits become meaningful, intentional, and effective. And this energy is something you create from within. And as we reach the end of this message, I want you to remember something deeply important. Your bones are not defined by your age, your past habits, or the challenges you faced. They are defined by the choices you begin making today. Whether you decide to include this powerful bone-strengthening food in your meals, whether you choose to walk for 10 extra minutes, stretch a little more, breathe a little deeper, or simply speak to yourself with kindness. Every choice shapes your strength. Your body listens to every action, every thought, every moment of care you give it. Osteoporosis may be common, but becoming weaker is not your destiny. You deserve a future where you move with confidence, where your balance is steady, your posture is proud, and your bones support the life you want to live. Let today be the turning point. Let this be the moment you decide that protecting your bones is not a burden, it is a gift you give yourself. The steps are simple, the habits are small, but their impact is enormous. So take that first step, believe in your strength, and keep going. Your bones are ready to rebuild, your body is ready to respond, and your future self will thank you for the choice you make starting right now.